this?
They'll build a stove. Just cook.
Build a stove.
Build the stove. Cook
Dude, those two guys on YouTube who just build like pool houses in the
out
middle
mud
of the jungle.
And sticks and
Yeah, what are they, like Vietnamese or something? I don't know. Maybe I'm just taking random shots in the dark. But those two.
Oh yeah.
I'm sticking with those two. I don't know who they are or what their situation is.
Until you got to build a thing with them and you like, yo, this some bull. They like, you don't got no callus on your hands. How you supposed to get this mud and stacking on the sticks? He was like, yo.
For real.
They like, she love Jesus.
They're drinking blood. Yeah, my rent's gone up, but Mackey's on the moon.
All right, let me grab another question.
Okay, wait, let's have this be the actual opening.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to No Wrong Answers. My name is Elisa. I'm the host. Over there is the producer, Yaser, like a mini co-host. Over here is our guest for today, Dion Skinner. Say hello.
Bang, bang. How you doing?
Bang, bang, already with the gun violence. That's crazy.
Bring a black guy to a black guy on this pod.
Gotta wake him up.
No Wrong Answers, where we're just gonna, pull some silly questions out of this big old cookie jar, and we're gonna hopefully get into some silly topics. Because you know what? There's no wrong answers here. So
hell yeah.
All right, I got a question.
Ooh,
do I stare at you or the camera?
You can do whatever you want. You can stare at your camera, that big camera up there. You can stare at Yaser.
Okay.
He'll get weird about it, so maybe don't.
I like the glasses, though.
Hell yeah.
They're my glasses. He keeps putting them on because he thinks it's silly. So I feel like this is now going to be a running bit of every single episode.
It is pretty silly.
I actually think they're pretty cool.
Well, yeah, I think they're cool too. I bought them.
Yeah, silly is just a weird.
Okay, here's the background on these glasses. So there is, if you've ever driven from like LA or San Diego to Phoenix, you go through some place called the Gila Bend. And in the Gila Bend, there is a restaurant that is a space-themed restaurant. It's called Space Age. And for years, it was my dream to go to this restaurant and eat there. And I've passed it like between 6 and 10 times, and I never went into it. But then finally, last time I was coming back from Phoenix, it was just me and my sister. We didn't have I think it was kind of more early Sunday, or maybe I took the Monday off or something like that. We didn't have to be back at a certain time for anything.
Right.
So I was like, Sarah, we're stopping there. That's my sister, by the way. That's my sister, Sarah, right there. In case you want to know what she looks like. I mean,
hi, Sarah.
Age her up 20 years, but that's her. And so I was like, Sarah, we're stopping. We have to stop. This is my dream to eat at this restaurant. And so I did. It was so mid. The food was so mid.
Oh, man.
But it was everything I wanted it to be. It was aliens everywhere. It was there was only one other group that was eating there.
They were working?
Who? The aliens?
Yeah.
No, they were just chilling. There was Mexicans there.
That's what I meant by aliens.
Oh, okay, then there was aliens working.
Let them tish.
There's always wherever you go, there's Mexicans working there. I'm telling you right now. As a Mexican, there's Mexicans.
If
working
a Mexican's
there.
not cooking my food, I don't want
I'm Mexican. I'm working right now. There's Mexicans everywhere working. Was what my point is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I went. The food was mid.
Mm-hmm.
But I did get a mug and those glasses, and I was so happy, and I wore them the whole way back from the Gila Bend all the way back to here to LA.
I like them. It's it reminds me of Lamborghini doors, like the suicide doors.
Yeah.
The glasses.
Yeah.
Never thought about that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, there was a girl in my high school who, for her 18th birthday, she got a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
It was lime green Lamborghini. She didn't have that even a week before it got keyed in the parking lot.
Hell yeah, I would have keyed it. My high school, I'm gonna key that.
I don't know. I would try to befriend her. She looks like she's going places. So I went to public school. Nobody had Lamborghinis.
Yeah, that's fair.
They had BMWs.
I mean, she shouldn't have had the Lamborghini. I think that's a crazy irresponsible thing to do as a parent. My 18-year-old a Lamborghini? Hell no.
I would want that. I don't know until it happens to you. If your mom got you a Lamborghini at 19.
Oh, no. Here's the thing. If my mom had gotten it for me, I would have been excited, but I still would have thought she was an irresponsible parent. My mom would never give me a car that's a brand new car for I don't think I've ever had a brand new car.
Oh,
I've only had cars that someone else used, and then I got it.
Yeah.
Look,
Me either.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a short time, not a long time. Give that child a Lamborghini if you got the money. It ain't tricking if you got it. They have more. You give a 19-year-old a Lamborghini, you got money for another Lamborghini.
Well,
So
here's my real tea. Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, you have to have 2 Lamborghini money to give a 19-year-old a
You're
Lamborghini.
like, yeah, take it, nigga. I don't care. I got another one.
Nah.
You're like, I'd rather you
screw
be
it.
seen in this Lamborghini than this Ford. You're like,
Hell no. I'm like, that Ford up. I don't care. Like, you're not getting a
man.
Lamborghini. Hell no. I'm not even going to give my kid a phone until they're like 15. So
they gonna find a phone. You get a phone anywhere.
No,
Get it.
yeah, they can. They
Go
can,
to Target, get one of them flip phones.
Yeah, they can hang out with people who have phones, and they can I'll give them a flip phone so they can contact people, but they're not getting no smartphone. They're not getting a flip phone until they're like starting high school.
I didn't have a phone until I was like 19,
Yeah,
20.
I finagled
Well,
my way into
what
getting
year
one.
did you was born? You was born in the 90s?
96, yeah.
Yeah, it's because you was from the 90s. It's different times now.
They tried to give me a walkie-talkie, and I said, hell no, not after 9/11. That's crazy.
Our phones.
That's crazy. How would that even work? You need to be in range to use it.
Yeah, well, our school was like what, 4
That's
miles away
hilarious.
from the house, and it was a 20-mile radius walkie-talkie.
Oh.
But like the cops would be on it. Like if I had a certain channel on, like I could pick up the cops and like other
police
stuff. And I was
scanner.
like, why would I have this in the middle of class?
They probably would. You would have. They was like, that's a terrorist.
No, for
This
real.
nigga
Right
got
after,
walkie-talkie.
right after 9/11, the one Middle Eastern kid's backpack is going off. We got a 10-4.
You got police.
Are you at the location? Copy. Like,
But that's pretty
Sending
bad.
back up.
yeah, literally.
Well, y'all remember the chirp phones? That was black walkie-talkies. The where you at?
Yeah.
That's Arabics and black people very close. So
Yes.
when they was doing walkie-talkies, we was doing the chirps. Being promoted on UPN and BET respectively.
Hell yeah.
You
All
good?
right, poll question,
Let me pull
Dion.
out
Poll question, Dion. This is technically the first question being pulled. I want a clip together. What do you like? A montage of all the times that Dion groans, just leaning forward. You sound like a zombie, dude. Like, jeez.
It's, when you do throw a karate punch, you gotta make a sound of the right. Delete
Yeah.
the chi. That's what I'm doing to represent.
You're releasing your chi.
Exactly.
to lean forward.
To lean forward. Look, it's a lot that I put into the lean forward. It's a lot of motions and
Yeah, a lot of experience.
I'm out of weight. I'm out of shape. Yeah. What do you want? You want me to tell the truth? I'll tell the truth in front of 3 cameras. I'm out of shape, but I'm working on it.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you know what? I'll tell the truth to 3 cameras. I'm out of shape. I'm not really working on it. I'm just kind of enjoying it,
It's
yeah.
fun being out of shape. You warm all the time. You don't gotta worry about cold.
I mean, you do have to worry about heat.
Yeah, he's a bitch when you fat. He's a he's like because it got you.
To be fair, round is a shape.
Yeah.
Is all I'll say.
So you're a shape.
We're in shape. We're just
Yeah.
not the shape that they want us to be. Okay.
I want to be like an Adonis because I'm narcissistic. I got positive.
narcissist.
Well, I'm sitting in front of a camera eating snacks. You gotta be narcissistic. You can't. I'm just telling you the truth, people. But yeah, no, I want who I'm like that song "Creep." I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul.
I didn't know black people listen to that song. That's pretty crazy. This is a crazy
I
discovery.
started this by saying this is the whitest black dude you'll ever meet in your life.
I'm
okay?
cultured.
Listen, after you just referenced creep, I'm just like, I don't feel comfortable you saying the N-word. Dude. If I hear you say it, I'm gonna be like,
I save it for special occasions, but I do use it freely. Just,
Yeah. Oh, he was here last week. He definitely uses it freely.
Oh yeah, but I want to have a little more zang to it.
Yeah, he called beef bulgogi the N-word. It
Yeah.
was crazy.
Well, it is brown and it's delicious, so that's
All right, read it out.
To a fish, do fish feel heavier out of water?
Oh, yeah. Okay. This is a question. So some of these questions I made, some of these questions other people made. This is a question I made.
Okay.
So you know how in water you feel like lighter? Like you're just like buoyant
Absolutely,
and
yeah.
stuff? Yeah. And then when you're out of the water, you feel heavier, right?
yeah.
To fish that swim in water, when they get out, are they like, oh my gosh,
Absolutely.
like this is like...
The gravitational pull, because there's no gravity in water.
I know. So to the fish,
Let me think about this. So, do fish? Fish have no feelings. That's why it's okay to eat them. That's what Kurt Cobain said.
Finding Nemo.
Yeah,
that is animated Disney. That's trying.
That's animated.
I don't know if it's Disney either. It could be Pixar. But all right, if I was a self-aware fish, well, let's take an octopus because they're pretty smart.
They're really smart.
So if I'm an octopus,
That's an alien. That's not even a fish.
Dude, honestly,
that's why I like
that's a
them.
whole debate. We'll get into that debate next. But okay, you're an octopus.
Let me think. If I'm an octopus, do I feel heavier out of? Yeah, you ain't got no shit to swim around in. You buoyant, like. Yeah.
Dude, okay, wait,
well,
wait.
buoyant's the wrong
really
word.
quick, I do want to talk about the fact that octopus are alien, like for real.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because like there's no other animal that looks like them.
They have 8 brains, a beak,
Yeah,
tentacles, suction cups.
Little suction
They're delicious.
cups on their tentacles. Each one individually takes in different information, so it's like little tiny brains all along it.
And ink. The hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. They can change color. They can change shape. They can go from they can harden up, or they can be like really soft. They're crazy.
I will say this is like I'm gonna rear off and come back to the octopus thing. Islam is one of the only religions.
Oh my gosh! You know what? No, we're cutting you off. No.
Let them land.
I'll get back. Let me cook. Let me cook.
No,
Let me cook.
I don't want to let you cook.
Let me cook. Hold on.
This is a podcast specifically not to get into politics.
No,
and
it's
you
not
bring
politics.
up
It's not politics.
It's
Hold on.
Islam. That's
You
it's
cut
different.
it. Cut this part off if you don't like it. But Islam's one of the only religions that doesn't believe that like God ever rested when creating the universe. But I think he did because of octopus. Like that had to be like the last day of the 6th day, or because he rested on the 7th, right?
Yeah, he rested on the 7th. He would have made octopus on the
6th.
5th.
No, on the 6th, like last
No,
day.
6th is when humans were made. We're the lazy last thing made.
No, I think he made humans, and he was like, let me throw one more animal in there before I crash out. And he made octopus, and the angels were like, God, please stop. Like, you gotta go. And he was like, no, like, let me just do one more thing. And he kept drawing more tentacles, and they, like, had to force him to go to bed. Oh, my God. And because octopus are...
Dude, there's so many things like that. Like a platypus?
Yeah, platypuses.
What the hell are those?
I think those came from octopus.
Let's go platypus, octopus, and
It's like the Pokemon when they evolve. Like I think it used to be a platypus.
You turn into an octopus.
I don't
when
know.
You level up as a platypus.
God made octopuses delicious. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they are pretty good.
They are super good.
You a little bit of lime.
Tacos de pulpo.
Have you ever had octopus risotto?
I don't know
No.
what risotto is. What's
Risotto is like the rice.
It's like Italian.
Yeah, I
rice.
had some of that. Yeah, I had that.
But they make it with the ink, so it's just like black. No offense.
Yeah.
And it's like
Oh man.
That sounds stupid.
no, but and then they
We
have
just
like
apologize to him every time we say the word black. Sorry.
Well, I would prefer that. I like
This is reparations at its finest. This is
gotta-
reparations when you don't have money to pay reparations. You just
Oh,
have to
yeah.
apologize every time you see black.
Well, I'll take it as payments.
It's installments.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, now that is for real making me think the best food, like I would slap a baby to have this. The best food I've ever had was a squid ink croissant that I had in Dubai. And I was there for 3 days. I ate maybe 20. Like I'm not
damn.
even kidding. It was
You
the
trying to
most
make us feel
delicious-
poor?
Yes.
You going to
It's the
Dubai
most-
eating squid ink?
It is the most delicious thing I've ever had in my life. It is not sold anywhere else.
Oh yeah.
So
Dubai, you know how you get us. You gotta beat the shit out of a squid, get his ink.
that's how you get squid ink. You beat
Beat
that
the
shit.
shit.
out of it.
Well, how you getting ink? They're not gently getting the ink, they beating the shit out the squid.
that's the blackest thing I ever heard. A black guy catching a squid to eat it. He's like, nah, get his ink real quick.
Get his ink.
Rob his ass.
The white people and the Arabs,
Literally
they like
rob his ass.
You know, you take his ink.
Oh,
take that-
actually, yes. The ink comes out of their ass.
Get that put it in the jar. Now I gotta make it to a croissant.
Dude, it's so good. If
sounds
I
good.
ever find it, or if anyone, I doubt it, but if anyone watching this knows where to get squid ink croissants, Haul out your girl, okay? Because like I need to know immediately.
No, humans need to be stopped. We do too much freaky deaky
I
shit.
know.
Why we eating caviar? Why caviar so expensive? First off,
It's not even that good.
yeah, exactly. It's not that good.
I never had it, but
They said I had.
That's just something poor people tell themselves.
Look, I hang around a lot of Russians and a lot of Jewish people. They keep caviar. I eat. I try it out.
Yeah.
It's like salty fish balls. That's what it tastes like. It's like it's fish. It's fish period, right? That's what caviar is. It's the eggs from a fish
Yeah, it is.
that needs to be fertilized.
Yeah.
But the thing is, isn't like you've had it?
Yeah.
Would you rather a salmon?
I like mahi because salmon has parasites in it sometimes if you don't freeze it or if it's not cooked correctly. But I like salmon. Salmon is the blackest of the. When black people stop eating catfish, they move up to salmon to feel bougie. But me, I'm above salmon because again, I hang out with Jewish people and Russians, so I eat like mahi fish now.
Oh wow!
I used to eat tilapia when I was ignorant. Don't do that. Farm
Don't
fresh.
eat tilapia.
Yeah,
No.
it's delicious though. If a piece of shit gonna be delicious, sometimes you gotta eat it.
So I started an improv team in college because that's the type of loser I am.
Right.
And so started an improv team and called, shut up, don't boo me. Don't boo me when the mic is being held between your knees.
Listen, I'm talented, all right?
The first
For real.
improv class I ever took, I didn't even take the class. Like my friend
Yeah.
who did improv, she was like, "Oh, you should come. It's
Yeah.
free." I was like, "All right, cool. I'll come for like 3 classes and stuff. It's cool."
Yeah.
Then the last one, they try to hit you over the head. They were like, "Yeah, so it's this amount of money if you want to join the class." And I'm like, "Look, I knew it was too good to be true. Pretty girls ask you to go to classes with them. That shit don't happen." In improv, that's what they do. They get the pretty ones to recruit. Where comedy, we're like, please don't come here. Like, we tell somebody they too pretty. You too pretty for this business. Why are you here? You got both your parents. Get out of here. What are you doing?
You got both your parents, get out of here.
Yeah.
No, for real, you cannot be hot and in comedy.
I mean, you can, but we just gonna hate on you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, you're also probably not going to be that funny. So
I think there's a scale, right? If you have like
Yeah.
a XY scale, well, what's
The
it called? A
plane,
graph.
XY axis?
Yeah,
Yeah.
XY axis is. If they're extremely hot, they have to be extremely funny because their hotness is going to take over their funny. Like they could be, let's say if I'm funny now, but then I got really hot, right?
yeah.
I mean,
Like,
you are already, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Dion. You
Sup?
look
Sup?
great right now.
What's up, Daddy? How you doing?
Well, let's say I'm even hotter, right? I got good
Yeah.
credit now, so let's say
So I got good credit. You got a 3-digit credit score now. That's how hot he is.
It's all. I'm like, bam. I would have to be funnier, or people just be like, "Oh, you just a hot nigga." Like that's all. Well, you got it. It's a pretty privilege, but it's pretty disadvantages too.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
pretty
Because I think in
disadvantages.
comedy, being hot is definitely a disadvantage.
Yeah, we hate you all off top
We
because
hate
Yeah.
you. Yeah, you're
This is
not.
not-
You're not relatable. You're like you're already hot. You don't need to be funny. Like
Exactly.
funniness is built as a defense from the rest of us. Like,
exactly.
And the second you start talking about struggle, we're going to be like,
Yeah,
shut
like,
up.
shut the.
So like, you don't even know.
I was
You don't even
banging this
know.
hot chick, right? She was so hot, and I'm hot. We have the windows open
Yeah.
and the lights on so people could see the hotness, and and she like farted a little, and it just disgusts me. And I thought about it because that wasn't hot, and I'm
Yeah.
hot.
Dude, but okay, wait, but I think like honestly, it could be like because you were saying like if you're extremely hot, like you have to be extremely funny. Like
Yeah.
I think one of the hottest people, in my opinion, one of the hottest people, in stand up is Anthony Jeselnik.
I don't know who that
You
is.
don't
Oh,
know?
you think he's really hot?
I think
Yeah, he
he's
is
really
good looking.
good. He's very good looking.
he's
Yeah,
a
but it's like his comedy is so dark, and I wonder if it's like that's part of where his humor developed from. Because like he was a dark comedy
Very dark.
from when he was even like young, like in elementary school.
Right.
He had a dark sense of humor,
Right.
and I'm like, I wonder if it has to do with like trying to get people to focus on what you're saying rather than what you're looking like.
I think it's like I call it the Dave Chappelle effect because Skinny Dave was the funniest Dave to me. He was just out. He had the big shoulder pad blazers. And then he got buff as
He was also like young as hell.
Yeah.
When he was Skinny Dave.
Skinny Dave. Well, that's true. But then as soon as he got buff, it was just like, all right, you buff now, Dave. You gotta see you winning. You winning too much, Dave. You already funny. You gotta be buff too. Come
But
on.
I think what saves him is that we know that he got like violated a lot in the industry, so we're just like he could be buff, but he has to.
Yeah,
But,
I
like,
will say at the end of the day, as he's still black, he still has the struggles of
Oh, yeah.
being black, and
Right.
the problem with hot people joining comedy
white
is
hot
you're
people.
if you're white hot, it's
Yeah.
like you've had no struggles. I don't want to hear from you. Like Dion Cole, that has got to be the hottest guy in comedy.
He's one of the top tier comedians.
And
mad.
top tier, so funny. And it's like he's black. He's had to work, struggle, and fight, and like be able to be heard. You know. So it's like, okay, this man's got like something to be.
I love Dion Cole. He's funny.
He's so funny.
He's so funny.
The only Dion that'll ever be good.
I know.
Yeah. The superior Dion. If only Dion Cole was here. We're just stuck with freaking Dion
We tried to get
Skinner.
Dion Cole, but
this is our pitch to try to get Dion Cole to come on the podcast.
I would. Yeah, it's a little sad. I'm like, it's like going. I want to find a funnier version of me. I don't know. Everybody, everybody. When I got into comedy, they're like, "You ever heard of Dion Cole?" Of course, I heard of Dion Cole.
Yeah.
And now it's just something to look up to, man. Like I gotta change my name if we're ever on the same show.
You're funny.
You're like only one Dion. You gotta be
only one Dion. Dion with an I. Come to the stage right now.
I think it's worse for Chappelle Lacey. You know Chappelle Lacey? He's like, there's already the Chappelle. The name Chappelle is like
Chappelle Show.
It's laced like that name is reserved for like comedy because Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
And you're showing up as like they'd be like if somebody referred to him as his first name, it's like ladies and gentlemen Chappelle. People would be like, oh yeah, Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
And then this other black guy comes out and is like, which he's hilarious, but they don't know him, so they're gonna be like, oh,
You ain't
give him a
Chappelle,
second.
man.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
like, we thought
You didn't go to Africa. Get out of here.
Go away.
But I know I want to. What's the word I'm looking for? I want to be the next Dion Cole. Well, I want to be the next Dion Skinner.
Be the next Dion Skinner. Be this. Yeah, no, because you're really funny and like you don't have his style of comedy, so it's not even like you're like.
I'm jealous of the notebook because I like having a notebook to have my things listed out because it makes me feel less anxious.
Yeah.
But now that I know it's blank, I just gotta become a better comic.
Yeah, it's more about the vibes than it is about the actual list.
Because he did at the Comedy Store once, and when he was like in the back, like I was kind of like let me steal some of these jokes before he goes on stage. I was looking at the notebook and he was holding it and it was just empty, and I was like, dude, what? And then he just went on in the belly room, and I was like, oh, you're just reading.
Yeah, I've seen him at Crack 'Em Up do that.
Yeah.
But it was so tea because when he came in, he was all like, I gotta say these little jokes and then get out of here. And he's like, and I'm not gonna be saying all of them because I see there's a joke thief in the room.
Oh.
Yeah.
And all the comics were like,
and he kept repeating it, and I was just like,
oh, were you there that day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I wonder who's still in. Who is
I know. I think about that all the time. If you guys know,
who steals like a comedian's joke that's like in the that's like in the room with him.
Yeah.
Working. That's a crazy thing to do. Like I don't understand that.
Right.
I was accused of like
you were accused
stealing a joke off a meme for like one of my jokes. But I wrote this joke a while ago and I was doing it for like 2 years before somebody made a meme about it. And it's one of those things where it's like it just could have been like somebody that does memes thought about it. I thought about it.
Yeah, funny is funny. Yeah.
But like to steal a joke word for word from another comedian,
that's crazy.
It's like as a joke thief. What the dude? That's gonna like.
Somebody's
gonna
caught.
find out. Yeah.
Like
there's no way of doing it discreetly.
If I was not that I would ever steal someone's joke because like at the end of the day, sometimes I don't even like it when people give me notes and stuff because then it doesn't feel like it's my joke. It feels like I'm doing someone else's joke.
Yeah.
Like so I don't even like that sometimes. Though I do need it and I know that that's not how it works. Anyways, so like I would never steal someone's jokes, but if I was gonna steal someone's jokes, like the best case scenario I'm doing is I'm hunting at open mics and taking like oh that dude is gonna quit next week. Like let me grab that joke. You know, like if you stop doing comedy tomorrow, I'd be like, Dion, give me your best stuff. Like that has nothing to do with being a black man. Like
you ever come on your own face?
Yeah, I can't steal that one.
You can steal it. You just gotta angle it better. You go in the bathtub. You get some pillows.
Shoot over the backboard.
It's kind of like rapping. Like when I started rapping, you look into it like the history of it.
Can a black guy not rap anymore?
No, I'm like, does every black guy rap? Like, really, Dion? You got into rapping?
Look,
you gotta send me like a clip of it, so I'll put it in this.
No,
episode.
go on. I'm on Spotify, baby. Coke Clan, CXLTCLVN. Tells from the Mud. Available on Spotify and Apple Music. I didn't choose it, But I'm
But
down.
you rapped it.
Exactly, I repped that. It's good. It's like early 2016, 2017 style underground.
You guys need a rebranding. I looked up Cult Clan and the KKK showed up.
We do want to buy a van and call it the Clan Van, but
That is not. Who decided this? Also, who's we?
my homie Danny Garcia.
Oh, you guys are. Oh, yeah. So I don't know when this will come out.
Oh,
and
y'all
I don't
ain't
know when
see
your
it? You ain't
podcast
found it?
comes out.
Oh, it's
found-
coming out soon.
Yeah. So I don't know when this podcast is going to be released, but for those of you at home, like Dion does have a podcast that he's
Bang bang. It's called the Drip and Drop. I didn't choose the name either, and it's
Man has no rights to any of it.
Yeah, you gotta start writing off all these names, dude. You need to be consulted at
I don't
least.
give. Look, most bands most bands don't start because of the name process. I don't give.
That's true.
I'm just trying to get in
That's
here,
true.
get the funny to the people.
Get the funny to the people.
I'm here for you. Plus, I don't remember names anyway. I'll be calling it different. I'm like, it's the name pending podcast.
The name pending podcast, not the drip drop.
No, it's the drip and drop.
The drip and drop. Sorry.
It's dripping like a DRIPING, and then a drop. So what's that, a verb when it's
You added the G to it?
Dripping?
Yeah.
Oh, dripping?
Yeah.
Drip
I
and
don't know, I
drop
just
or
thought
dripping
maybe
drop?
'cause-
I don't know. I didn't choose the
Wait,
name.
is it the drip and drop or is it the drip and drop?
I'm thinking it's the dripping drop.
You're
I could
thinking. Isn't this the
That's an
title?
adverb.
Yeah, that's an
No,
adverb.
because the drop would be the noun.
That's the noun.
So then the dripping is the verb.
Maybe it's the drip and drop. That
This
would
is
make
not-
more sense.
He doesn't even know the name of his
Yeah,
own
I'm like,
podcast.
isn't this your
This is not
podcast?
good. This is
I
not
never
good.
seen it written down. I just show up.
Right.
I'm like a basketball player. I just show up and do my job.
I just show up and do my job.
I don't ask too many
Just
questions.
show up and warm the bench. Okay,
Yeah.
pull out another question. Not
warm the
That was the best marketing for somebody's podcast I've ever seen. I think it's called Dripping. I think.
Yeah, well, name unknown.
If you could go to a different planet, which one would you go to? Well, whatever one has air.
Okay. Don't worry about that part. Let's say that there's air on all of the planets.
All right,
Which
let me
one you
think.
hanging out at?
The Amazonian world. I thought we
From Wonder Woman?
no, from like Futurama. Oh yeah, Wonder Woman. No, they will kill me in Wonder Woman.
Well,
No,
Because any
well,
man
well,
who
isn't
set
that
foot-
just an island that's
It's an
in?
island,
It's
yeah.
on Earth, though.
It's called World.
But because it's in a bubble, it's sheltered from.
All right,
Yeah.
Um,
A different planet. Do you know what the planets are?
yeah, I know. what
Name the planets. Go.
are. Pluto's not a planet no more, right?
It got taken. It's called a dwarf planet or a microplanet.
That's
Uranus,
fucking expensive.
Mars, Neptune, Mercury, Poseidon.
No.
I don't know all the planets, man, but I got the. If I wanted to, I pull out my phone and look at it.
Hold on, let me look it up.
I guess I'll go to Uranus because it's the funniest planet. I don't know. None of them got shit to do. It's all empty
No.
and shit.
we
There's
got-
one planet
we
that
got
rains
Earth.
diamonds.
Oh. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
but then
like-
if everybody got diamonds,
yeah,
Well,
that's-
you could take
that's
the
just
diamonds,
rain.
bring them back here.
But what's the point of going to that planet and living there if I gotta come back to Earth?
Does it say live there or does it say go visit?
no, I think it's live.
Which one would you go to? No, it just says go.
Go
If you
to.
could
Oh.
go to,
Dang. Come
Yeah,
back
hell
a
yeah,
different
Diamond
planet.
Planet.
I would go-
Diamond planet.
Yeah, diamond.
Which one is it? Look it up. Which planet rains diamonds?
Wait, read the planets again. I got now.
So we got Earth, Saturn, Mars, Jupiter, Mercury, Neptune, Uranus, Venus.
I forgot Venus and Earth.
No, you listed Earth.
Did I?
I think you did.
I skipped it because it's just
because
we
we're
are
here. Yeah, doesn't count.
I don't know. For business venture,
For business ventures.
Uranus and Neptune rain diamonds.
But it'll suck ass because you got diamonds. Diamonds are hard. It's like hell.
Yeah. It also it's cold as hell on those planets.
I
'cause
want
it's
a
far.
different question.
Yeah,
Pluto.
okay, how about like, would you go to space if you had the opportunity?
No.
Would you return like Katy Perry and be like, I'm connected to love?
Exact people. Katy
Return
Perry.
like Katy Perry. Did Katy Perry go to space?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she went
What?
to space. We had all five women went to space.
And Katy Perry was one of them?
Yeah.
Who are the other four?
I don't know. It reminds me of a poem from Gil Scott Heron called "Whitey on the Moon."
Whitey on the moon?
Whitey on the moon.
Okay.
And it's like, my sister can't pay her bills, but Whitey's on the moon. She got bitten by a rat, but Whitey's on the moon. She can't afford the medication, but Whitey's on the moon. Whitey's on the moon, man.
Whitey's on the
moon.
They got Elon C. Collin and white people in space.
No such thing as an ethical billionaire. That's like crazy.
Yeah. Look, man, she got the space from singing "I Kissed the Girl and I Like It." You can't hate it.
You can't.
Shit.
When did this happen?
like yesterday or some shit.
Like 2 days ago, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it just happened.
Okay, well, then never mind. I do not feel out of touch.
I will say, it is tasteless, but when you got that much money, you don't need taste when you got money.
Yeah, you don't have to worry
Doing
about nobody.
backflips in space, like,
Yeah.
That's my goal. I want to tell a dick joke so good that I can get to space. That should be all your goals. This is America. Know where you are. We are all rich whores in our heart.
Didn't 2 seconds ago you literally just said you would not go to space if you had the chance?
Because I didn't make that dick joke yet.
Oh, okay, so only if you get there by dick jokes.
And then I'm gonna write a poem when Dion's in space, like, Blackie's on the moon.
My rent's gone up, but Blackie's on the moon. I'm still filming this podcast in my bedroom, but Blackie's on the moon.
A child from Jordan's pulled a knife on me, but Blackie's on the moon.
Yaser's still pissing me off at every chance he gets, but Blackie's on the moon.
Blackie's on the moon, baby.
I don't know. That'd be a fun poem.
You should write that poem.
Hell
Make
yeah,
it
Blackie on the moon.
Yeah, the change from Whitey's on the moon to Blackie's on the moon.
I have to write it about Kanye or something.
Yeah,
Blackie's on the moon. No, Kanye, he took the racism a step up.
He elevated it.
He's fucked up the black people can't be racist with the bejeweled swastika. That's the.
Do you think that's coming from Kanye, or I don't know? I can't.
No, I think that guy is a marketing genius. Okay,
I think he's look. You get $1 billion. There's no ethical billionaires.
There's no ethical billionaires.
That nigga made a list of people who betrayed him and his black people and his kids. I was like, hey, what you gonna do?
Damn.
But the thing is, like, what's the marketing with the swastika?
Well,
neo-Nazis.
It's him because there's a song that says
Blackie's on the moon.
yeah, it's called Blackie's on the Moon, sung by Ku Klux Klan. What was it? Colt Klan. I was like,
all right, chill
one
there.
word away.
Look,
hey, I didn't name the shit. Okay,
it's Colt Clan because of the Colts, and we're like cult leaders that have a clan.
All right,
It's like Raiders clan mixed with the Marlon Manson family without the. Well, he has swastikas too. I don't know, man.
Everybody got swastikas.
It's provocative. It gets the people going. You know how many Nazis are in this country? A lot.
I thought you about to say room. I was like,
and he's wearing green glasses.
I'm
just
dressed like aliens.
I'm over here just eating a pistachio and was like,
does he mean me?
The second most powerful man doing sea cows and shit. And then Kanye was saying how he stole his Hitler swag. I was like, all right. And then they try to blame it on autism. So I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to read, man. I take walks.
We were talking... Just trying to read. I take walks. Whitey's on the moon.
Whitey's on the moon.
We were talking about this last week about Kanye. Every time he's done something wild, some crazy stunt, he had like an album drop right after that.
Right.
But this is like a long one, so I wonder if it's just to like keep his name.
His album already dropped.
Oh, his album did drop?
It's just hard to find.
Oh, it's hard to find. Oh,
yeah,
because
he's wearing black clam.
Yeah, so people are just like, yeah. Because that's what you said. You were like, this works as a marketing thing until the album isn't harder than what he's done.
I mean, if you want attention, that's how you get attention. Start talking about Nazis and shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's working.
Yeah, how many open mics you went to and the Nazis just brought up?
Oh, so many.
Exactly.
So many.
It's the button for if you're bombing. You're just like Nazis, right?
No, for real.
It's the emergency button.
Exactly.
Yeah, racism and hate. That's where everybody
It's America,
goes.
baby. That's what we made from. That's our skeleton is.
You know what never makes sense to me from normies is when they're like,
Not normies.
oh, like let me come to the mic with you. And I'm like,
What's normies?
People who don't do comedy.
Oh, who they want to come to Mike's? Hell no.
Yeah.
I
even-
invite my
know.
friends to mics. I'm like, come to the mic. You
No,
like?
I've brought people with me to the mic, and every time they're like, "That was rough," and I'm like, "Yeah, this isn't fun." Like,
I think it's fun. I think it's
the
fun.
mic is different from a show. If it's your mic, that's different. If you're hosting like Dion Skinner, if you are hosting, that is not a mic. That is
Hey, man.
that is a very low key hang. Okay,
That
the
is
hang
true.
with a microphone. Okay, that's what that is. That's a hang with a talking stick. Okay?
That is true. That is true. I do.
But other than that, I'm talking like the Hollywood comedy, 2 p.m. on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
That is not like people do not want to go to that.
My sense of humor, I enjoy insanity. So when I see, because my mom's a little insane. So when I see insane people,
Shout out to moms.
yeah, shout out moms. You know
everywhere.
that what's the word? When you get money from the government for being crazy, disabilities. You know,
Yeah.
disability.
Oh, yeah.
So shout out to her. She official till she got paperwork. But but when I see crazy people, it makes me it's insane to me.
Reminds you of home.
Yeah, I was just like when I hear a New York accent, I think of my mom because she's from New York.
Yeah.
So it just sounds normal to
Same,
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
My grandma was crazy. Anytime I see a crazy person, I'll be like,
Yeah,
"Man,
yeah. And then
rest
when
in peace."
and then
Grandma,
the
love
more
you.
they ramp up, because there's like a critical level of crazy when you can tell like they can snap at any moment. That's
Critical
what.
level of crazy.
Yeah, because crazy is normal. They were like, yeah, you know, I'm Princess Diana's lost child, and shit. Like, all right, cool.
But when they start barking, it's
Exactly.
like-
When they face, it's like a certain twitch and look in their eye. That was
Yeah.
like at any moment you move to where it's like a dinosaur, they'll bite you. But yeah, no, I like craziness. That's why I like open mics. Like you don't know.
Yeah.
I seen a lady who was like a veteran on stage. She got real close to like some guy that was just pointing at him, his face turning red and shit. I was like, oh shit.
Damn.
You could tell he was very uncomfortable. That shit's hilarious to me. I'm laughing and shit. I'm like,
All
you
right.
go. He said, I'm
I'm picking this time.
Okay, let's see.
Let me get that Dion.
You got
Dion
it gets the people going.
Ooh, okay. You might be able to like really get this one.
Let's get it.
If your life was a video game,
Mm-hmm.
what would the most annoying side quest be?
Anything I gotta solve a puzzle in. I hate puzzles. I don't like this. They're arrogant.
They're arrogant.
And,
They
yeah.
like they have a feeling that they are.
Cause why you making like a puzzle where you gotta figure out who murdered somebody? That's a useful puzzle. But
That's
if
more
I-
like a crime being solved than like a puzzle.
It's a puzzle.
Do you like riddles?
Huh?
Do you like riddles?
What?
Riddles.
Riddles? No. I don't like riddles. Just tell me what the you want. Like, why are we wasting time? I don't like small talk. I don't like riddles. I don't like.
No, please.
I don't
keep
like
this-
quests.
quests.
What? Just like
No, okay, but
no.
if it was your life, the
Right.
life that you live right now, like
Right.
so, a side quest would be doing the dishes.
All right, so
I love that you just put down any puzzles as a side quest.
I'm thinking of a video. Some video games you gotta solve a puzzle to get
But
some
it's
shit.
your life as a video game.
Oh, okay. My life is going to work. That would suck.
That
Going
is
to work sucks
that's
ass.
an annoying side quest.
Unless I'm doing well, comedy's not work to me. So yeah, just
Yeah.
anything but comedy. And
Yeah.
my girl and loving my girlfriend. That's it.
Love that came before loving.
It's just-
And comedy
Not
came
in that
before both
order.
of them.
It came before both of those.
Not in that order, but in that order. I like comedy. I love my girlfriend. She's a 2 out of the 3 things I love. We can't give her first place in this. What? That's too much love. You gotta,
You gotta
not-
keep her
80%,
humble. Keep her
exactly.
humble. Be in second and third.
Exactly.
She will never be the first thing in your life.
Well, you gotta put yourself first, baby. That's how you don't get heartbroken.
Hell yeah. Gang, gang.
Are you married? You say you only dated one woman.
No, I'm not. We're not married, but we've been together for a while.
Yeah, he's
How
still
long is
dating
it?
that
What,
one.
that's 10 years.
12.
Why didn't you
12
marry her?
years? What the hell? I didn't
You
know
gotta
that
marry
long.
her,
How
man.
old are you?
I was never born.
No, for real. How old are you?
28.
What?
Yeah.
That's
Since-
crazy.
Yeah, you might.
Wait, 12 years ago? What is that?
Well, 16.
16? 16?
Jesus, that was before y'all went
What the hell?
Hit the jackpot early, baby.
Wait, what? I get it.
Ah.
Salute to you, man. My girl's like, it's 3 years, nigga. What's going
we
on?
just-
About ready to
don't.
jump ship?
Like, where's the ring at? Huh?
I think we're just both mutually like not
Chilling.
like we're still figuring out like we're still building our lives.
Yeah.
And we don't believe in that whole like get married even if you're not like got it together and you'll figure it out. No, we want a proper wedding. Like we're not gonna have kids until we're like. My girlfriend has a philosophy. I don't know how she words it better than I word it. I don't know if it's gonna make sense when I say it, but like she's always just like, I'm not gonna have kids until the question I ask when I take him to Disney is how many churros you want and not do you want any churros.
Yeah. Well, Disney in a few years that's gonna be.
I mean, already it's just like
Disney
done.
Tomorrow. It's gonna be $7,000 to even look at it. Like
left testicle or a pound of flesh. What do you want?
Exactly.
For real, they're gonna be like, pay my medical debt so you can park here for a few hours.
I don't know how many what the tariff percentage is on Disneyland, but
no, I get it, man. It's more of a financial thing than a love thing.
Yeah, we're not like. We're not like marriage isn't gonna change anything. It's just a status.
No, it changes a lot if you get divorced. That's what.
No, it does change. Oh, absolutely.
That's the biggest. Everybody I know who's been married or is in a loving married relationship is like, look, you gotta get the first one out. Like,
no, but if I like hit the jackpot in the career like next year, or next month, or whatever, and I pay off all our debts and. Hell yeah, I'm getting married.
I feel that. I want to get married because people don't get married no more.
People don't get married no more.
I don't know nobody who's married except my white friends. Except comedians. Comedians are the only people I know who married.
That's because it's a tax write-off. They get money from that. A comedian will find one financially okay person and marry that person.
Is it a tax write-off? Is it actually?
Yeah, you get like because you're dependent or not like dependent. You file as like married.
But is it more money or is it just whatever you guys would get combined?
I don't know exactly how it works, but that's what people always talk about, the tax write-off.
Yeah, you get tax.
People will get married just for the tax write-off. Like they're just like two friends hanging, and they're like, "Let's get married." Like,
yeah, that's great. Yeah, I've seen a lot of comedians get married, and I'm just like, I don't think I've heard your 5-minute set. I don't think you should be married at all. And they're just like, yeah, my wife, and I'm like.
Look, when you find somebody that gets you, every girl I dated who I'll do comedy.
Yeah. Okay, well, for the two of you, what's your dream wedding? If you're not your girl planning the wedding, because I feel like a lot of times the girl ends up taking over. Which, to be fair, like women tend to think about it a lot more because there's a lot more pressure on us to get married and do all that stuff, and men is like, yeah, I'll get married one day. But if you were gonna be planning it, well, what's your dream weddings? Let's hear them.
Elvis impersonator. And I don't have to pay for it.
For the officiant?
For the preacher, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's a pope. He's a legit preacher, but he's also Elvis
also just so happens to be an Elvis.
Or Jimi Hendrix impersonator, whatever one we can find.
Is this wedding happening in Vegas?
No. We got to fly him out to Malibu or somewhere tropical. Because Vegas is I've never been to Vegas, but it's in the middle of the desert. And it sucks. Yeah. Everything's so expensive.
It's hot. It's expensive.
I don't know, either like something cool, something fun, meat bar, people getting fucked up, drugs, like Molly.
Hell yeah.
No
psychedelics. You're gonna have a meat bar and a drug bar?
Yes. Get a little acid. No, like a party and shit.
Yeah.
No strippers because it's a holy place, so you can't.
Yeah, it's gonna be classy.
Yeah, so like classy drugs, like champagne,
cocaine.
Cocaine, some Molly.
Yeah.
No hallucinogenics. We need people there.
Yeah.
I guess better friends. So because if my friends they're doing drugs,
so you're gonna be hitting Bumble before you go Bumble.
I gotta
friends?
make more friends.
Yeah.
And then get them into one place. Just I don't go. Could be in a courthouse or whatever. Just something cheap or affordable. Not even cheap, affordable.
It went from being in a holy place to being in a courthouse.
Man, look.
To be in
God lives.
In the hood.
Yeah.
God lives.
I don't think you have a drug bar in a courthouse.
God lives in every one of us. And any
gang.
Jesus was born in a manger. I'm better than Jesus. I can get married in a manger. And be humble. That's what God wants you to be. Be humble.
Yeah.
As long as it's with the right woman. That's all I care about.
Oh, that's sweet. Is she the right woman?
Yeah.
That'd be so funny if he's like...
Nah, she cool. She just don't want to cook. I'm fat, so I got to cook. But I cook better, so I don't want her to cook.
Okay, she let's say her career blows up. She's making hella money. Right. You never have to work again. You can keep doing your comedy and stuff, but you never have to work again.
That'd be awesome.
but you have to cook for the rest of your life.
I'm already cooking.
Absolutely. What?
Yeah, I'm already cooking.
To never have to like work again?
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, what if you gotta go full throttle like housewife? Like you have to clean
Yes.
everything. You have to have dinner ready.
Yes.
You have to like if she has people coming over, you have to get all like nice looking.
I already do all that. That's already.
I'm
I'm giving her a sweet deal. She's lucky. I told her, I was like, you're
She's
spoiled.
lucky.
And she's like, yeah, I am. But I'd also drive a 25-year-old truck. So, you know, you gotta find the balance.
That's what I was saying. I was like, a comic finds a good one to latch on to. Don't
Yeah.
let go. There you go.
Hell no.
Where'd you meet her?
At the Eaton Park over in Burbank.
Oh, Ian Park.
Yeah,
That's a
you
good
know,
restaurant,
What? Is this is given the drip and drop? Is it Eat and Park?
Yeah.
Or is it Eaton Park?
So I applied at that place. I never worked there, but when I was looking for like a breakfast spot, I applied there, and the owners was like Middle Eastern, so we were like hit it off. We were just talking,
Yeah.
and he was just like, people barely quit here because they like it, but if they quit, I'll let you know. I was like, okay, cool. And as I'm walking away, I turned back and I was like, hey man, I have a question. He's like, what? And I was like, why not park and eat? Why are people eating then parking? And he was just like, eating is more important. And I was like, I don't think you understand what you're saying. But I was just like, okay.
I understood.
Yeah, I was like,
Look, man, when you hungry, you only reading one word.
yeah.
So the first word park, you like, I get that, but it's eat. No, it's eat and then the letter N and then park.
Yeah.
Eat
and were you
park.
working there? Like how? Like what do you mean you met there?
Oh, so we matched on a dating website, and then
Drop the website.
Hinge. Hinge is good. I know.
All right, this podcast episode is brought to you by Hinge.
By Hinge.
Bringing a Swedish black girl and the whitest black dude from the hood.
Bang bang.
Together.
I am not from the hood. That is racism. I'm from the middle class of New Jersey.
He's just a regular black.
Exactly, regular black.
Regular. How long were you on it?
It'll be segments because I'll go on there for like
Okay.
2 months, and then get a bunch of dates and stuff like that. And this is when I was poor.
Damn, you just cleaning up on there?
Oh yeah, when the poorest I've ever been is when I was a fry cook at the Five Guys in Burbank. Mm-hmm. But I was slinging dick every Monday. That was my day off.
Dude, when you work at Five Guys, that's an expensive restaurant. People want that
Hell
plug.
I used to
Monday.
the best burgers in the game too. Five Guys burgers, they're delicious.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think it's because of their price that it never tastes so good to me. Because I'm just
Yeah.
like, I keep thinking, like, every time I bite it, I'm just like, $27.
The price is because you get unlimited items on it. Like, so
Yeah.
if you get a cheeseburger, you could put as many slices of cheese as you want on there for free. So if you
That's
like,
crazy.
yeah, if you get a bacon cheeseburger, you can add extra bacon for free because it comes with the
Can I
burger.
add an
Never
extra
thought to do
patty?
that.
Yeah.
Shoot, should
Like a
we
burger
hit
patty?
Five Guys
Not
after
a
this?
not a burger patty, but like my bad. You can get extra bun, like anything that comes on.
An extra bun. What the hell?
So let's say you get a cheeseburger. A cheeseburger has 2 patties on it. You like want extra lettuce on the side, pickles, onions, and a bun. They give you all that, and then you can assemble another cheeseburger from that cheeseburger
Damn.
by taking one patty and putting it in the thing. They sell patties separately though, so you can get an extra patty.
They are good burgers.
Yes.
They are high
Best in the
quality.
best burgers. Not just like
But they are so expensive.
Yeah.
And you have to go in. What's up with all the peanuts? Because it's like a crazy amount of peanuts. Like it's not even
Yeah,
like
just
they have like a
bags.
little it's not even bags. It's like a whole moving box full of peanuts, and there'll be 3 of them in line.
Well, think about this. How much do peanuts cost? Peanuts on the dollar, right?
Why
you could get a
know?
tub. You could get 50 pounds of peanuts for like $20, right?
Dude, I'm not even kidding. My roommate tried to get me to go in on a 50-pound bag of peanuts with him because he was like, $500 was nothing.
Yeah,
And I was
exactly.
like,
500?
something like that for 50 pounds.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Like the amount that you got for the amount of money was worth it. I just don't have that much stakes in peanuts, so I had to decline.
Plus, it's like a family thing. Like they're like a family-owned business, so they go in the middle of America. Like if you ain't got no money
And
for
peanuts just scream
baseball
family.
games, think of any circuses before they banned those. Just like think of anything.
Are circuses banned?
Yeah.
What?
Circuses are cruel
Well, I
places.
know they're cruel, but I didn't know they were banned.
Oh, yeah, no, they got banned because they wouldn't pass any of the stuff.
Oh, the
Beating the
animal
out of an elevator to be on the ball.
No,
You got banned.
There was literally.
I know. I'm not supporting circuses.
What would you do if you were evil?
If I was evil,
What profession would you go into?
well, like what type of evil? Like I'm like a psychopath.
Not like kill people, but want to get them, be the top.
Okay. If I like was just like greedy, don't care about
like capitalistic.
What I get my money from. Mm-hmm. Okay. Ooh. I once had a conversation with this with my friend. And we talked about like what profession the evil versions of us would be. Mm-hmm. I think I might be a lawyer that like like I'm talking like Rob Kardashian, like defending and getting people off who definitely should be in jail. Oh, yeah. Like I
but
feel
that's
like
all lawyers.
Do you think that's evil though, or do you think that like they're just assigned these people and they're like, I have to defend them?
First of all, I would not be a public defender. You get no money. I'm evil.
Yeah.
I'm doing only paid cases.
Yeah.
I'm not doing pro bono work. Mm-hmm. And I'm only representing people like OJ and stuff like that. Like, I'm gonna be like, you did it? You gotta pay me more. I'll get you off. Mm-hmm. But you gotta pay me twice the amount. Mm-hmm. If you wanna be free, I'll get you free. And then if they don't, if they're like, no, I'm not gonna do you anymore, then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go represent the other person for free. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make sure you get caught. I'm gonna make sure, like, not using any of the evidence because that's illegal to, like, use, like, client confidentiality. Yeah. I would not use any of that, but I'm like, if I know you did it, I'm sure there's the proof somewhere. I'll find it, I'll like legally prove it. So like I'd force them to be like, you have to pay me twice now.
I like that. That's a good. You gotta be talented though. You gotta be real talented.
Oh, have you seen me argue?
Oh, that's true. That's true. You was on Speech or Debate. I forget. You're like, look, if I was evil, truly evil, I'd be a preacher.
You want them kids, huh?
No. No.
Yeah, if I was evil, I'd be a pedophile. Let me at him.
Tax write-offs. You don't gotta report your money.
Tax write-off, yeah.
Oh, have you seen that dude? I forgot what his name was. The one that was like, close the doors.
Lock the doors on them.
Lock the doors. I think if I were evil, I'd own like a country, like a kingdom. Like a Dr. Doom type.
That's cool.
And I would just extort everybody. Like I would go for like the stuff that would be morally acceptable, like banks. Yeah. I would rob the banks and be like, "Hey, you guys want to be open here? Mm-hmm. Give me like 90% of your profits." And then I would start trickling down to less moral things like
going to trickle down economics.
Yeah, trickle down morality.
And then I'll start going to like businesses, pharmacies, and then people until I basically have full control.
You'd be like the mob.
Yeah, but on a kingdom, like a king type level.
Like king level.
Yeah. I feel like if you're gonna be the evil version of anything, you gotta like go hard at it. Like just whatever can make you money. That's why I'm like lawyer. That can extort my clients.
The difference between an evil preacher and a like good preacher is belief. Like they could say the same thing, but if one don't believe in it, then he's just selling you just to get the money. But if the other guy believes in it, that's
true. Yeah, and that like I feel like changes everything. Let's get into religion. Why don't we? No. What's up? I'm ready for a nap. I take a nap like every day. So
naps are good.
Hell
That's a siesta.
Must be nice to be unemployed.
Dude, honestly.
It's awesome.
Dude, I remember when I first was unemployed. Oh, I was living that was my dream life.
Dude.
I was it was right before COVID. I was working a tech job. It was like IT for Wall Street people.
Oh,
and it was like the worst. Just the worst people and the worst like environment.
That Jordan kid was right. I'm gonna stab you next time I see you. Make me feel poor.
It was decent money, but I came here to be like an actor and like a filmmaker, and I'm like trying to get to these auditions, and I have like a boss that's just like, bro, you're in like this is your career. Like, what are you doing? Trying to like, and he wasn't about that life, so I couldn't like really request days off for auditions. So
he's like, "You want to be a what? You want to be a clown?"
Yeah,
you work for Wall Street.
And I had a boss that straight up was just like, "Oh, so which one is it? This or that?" Like basically, like if I chose that, he'd be like, "All right, we're gonna go ahead and take you off the schedule."
Yeah.
Damn.
But I kept acting sick to like get to these auditions because like at the time they were all in person, and I was acting sick so much that it got to a point where I went to my manager's cubicle and I was like, "Hey man, I just threw up again in the bathroom. And he was like, man, another one? You should go to the doctor. Because I was like doing it like 3 times a week sometimes. And he was just like, you have cancer, dude. Like, you need to. And then finally, they couldn't wait to fire me because COVID hit.
Yeah.
So they fired me, and I got severance after like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then on top of the severance, I got unemployment through them, and my unemployment was already high because it was high pay.
Yeah.
And then at the time, California was giving an extra $600.
That was the best when it was like you getting a G and some change a week,
dude.
for sitting on your ass.
I was making like five. What was it? $5,000 a month.
Yeah.
What?
And that was more than I made working.
Me too.
Just sitting at home.
Did you freak it with the with the EBT to get the free food?
I should have.
Yeah, that's how you freaked it. And then those were good times. That was it was the
but
best.
I was already content with what I was making because I was just like, okay, because I was getting a little bit of weight, and I was just like, I don't have anything to do. I'm gonna start just running. Like, and I would run. I used to suck at running, and I finally got to running a mile, and then I started running 2, 3. I just had nothing to do,
right?
And then I was just like playing piano. Like I was buying pianos because I had the money, solving Rubik's cubes, just like side quests that I never even.
That's some Canadian. Bettering yourself once you get money. So anti-American.
I'm like, I'm taking naps now that I have free time.
I would have died.
And I would and my girlfriend, like we were doing long distance at the time, and she was living in Florida, like with her family, and she'd be like, well, if you're unemployed, do you want to come and like spend some time here? So I would go for like 2 or 3 months and chill over there.
Damn.
Just making money by myself, and everybody there is working because it's Florida. No, they don't believe in COVID.
They don't care. Yeah.
Everybody was working. And I'm just like, I'm making more than anybody in this household just doing nothing.
That's why they hate Californians.
Yeah.
You come over there from smelling like sunshine and hope and shit, making money.
Yeah, dreams and happiness. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was great. I was
Sunshine Tech.
He's like, I really want to be an actor, but Wall Street calls me sometimes. They're like,
Wall Street calls me.
somebody working in the mines.
No, I hated that job. No, but COVID money gave I had so much money that I joined the SAG union during COVID.
Yeah.
And I just paid for it cash, and it's expensive.
Yeah.
Like it's like $4,000.
Who joined SAG during the shutdown of COVID?
Dude, I worked on something.
No,
that
what you work on?
It was like a short, like a just indie short, but it was a SAG short film.
Oh, hell yeah.
That I was hired just to write, and the short was about COVID. So I guess they were cheating the code.
He's a writer too.
No,
Just
He's annoying is what he is.
Guy.
Yeah. They had to. It had to be about COVID, so we could use the masks as part of the thing or whatever. Because either without that, we wouldn't be able to make it.
Oh, you wouldn't have been able to film it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was hired to write it, but I knew it was gonna be SAG, so I wrote myself in it, and I told them pay me half and just let me play this part, and they were just like, well, that's stupid. But I was just like, no, I'm just trying to get my card. And I got it, and I was just like, the guy was just like, do you want to pay for it by checks or weekly or whatever? I was like, cash. Here, swipe the card. And I just had money like that. And now I don't know where that money went.
Oh, yeah.
It just disappears.
As soon as that's America, one hand and then out the other.
Money comes and goes. Comes and goes. Here, let's hear the evil preacher.
Pay me now. Don't pay later. Pay now. 10%. But if you really love God, 20%. Pay God first.
If you really love God, pay 20.
Pay God first, then me, then God again. Amen.
Amen. Amen. God will pay you back.
Exactly. God. Then don't expect God to pay you back, because God don't owe you. You owe God. How you think you got that money? You're not black, so pay it back.
That's good.
So stupid. All right. I can't believe we just listened to this alien talk about how he had $5,000
He's the most successful
a month.
one here.
I know.
See,
Dude,
Actually, you're the most successful one right now.
Wow.
The money you making, you not doing shit.
Dude, I have more debt than both of you guys combined now. That money is no longer there at all. I don't know how it happened, but
He speaks another language, man. I'm just playing. No, I guess we're all equally.
Whoa. I never said that. I never said I was I just said people were doing better than me. Okay.
Oh no! I'm over here. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That's the way I'm looking. No, we can't. We gotta be thankful. We live in California.
Yeah. Yeah.
We could be.
I mean, no matter what you're in, you got to be thankful.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. There's some situations.
Yeah, there's some situations where I'm just like,
I wasn't really down. Like, God, why you
I'm not saying that your situation's got to be good. It's just the only way you're going to make it through it is by being thankful.
That's true.
Not my situation, but sometimes I'd be seeing other people's situation. I'm just like, how can you think God loves you when you're in this position?
Damn.
Because they know somebody who's getting harder. And they're like, you know what? At least
guess
I'm not
so.
that guy.
Because you're thankful. Thankful that you got at least what you have.
What about the, like, we wouldn't know who it is ever, but like, what about the person that's like, he has the worst situation on anybody in planet Earth? Just no arms, no legs, in the street, no family. How is he gonna feel better about himself?
And that is called hope. And that's where hope kicks in.
Yeah. And all you have at that point is God.
But he might be fit. You know, you ain't got no food, you gotta get skin. That's the, you know, he ain't overeating. So, you know, he's
looking at fat people walking. He's like, ha. Can't be me. I live a healthy lifestyle. No arms, no legs, can't hear.
Hey, there is one dude who literally has no arms, no legs. I think he was born that way. He's a motivational speaker.
That's great. I would not listen to that person at all.
I wouldn't.
He's kind of funny.
Imagine losing one leg and with no legs, like, you ain't got it that bad. You're like, you know what? I ain't got it that bad.
Yeah, literally.
Have you ever seen the movie Soul Surfer?
No.
I love that movie.
Is that a black movie?
No. It's about a white woman who's a surfer and loses one of her arms to a shark. But there's one part in it where they're like, she's all like, oh, I only have one arm. And so her mom brings up, I can't remember the name of the statue, but there's this really famous statue of a woman. She has no arms. It's like just her torso. And they're like, her mom's showing her and she's like, you know, like this woman for centuries was viewed as like the epitome of beauty. She had no arms. So I think you're doing just fine with your one, you know? So all I'm saying is that there's always something to be thankful for.
Exactly. And there you go. This podcast was sponsored by God.
Yeah, this podcast, honestly,
Thanks, God.
honestly,
Allah.
Allah Akbar.
We getting A-rap money.
All right,
Say the Arabic part.
I don't even know what the Arabic part. Now I'm curious. I want to look it up.
learn it. Next time you're going to perform it, okay?
Which verse of the Quran were they using in a song?
You know, they just asked one of their Arabic friends, they're like, what's the best part of the Quran? They was like, oh, this shit right here. They're like, all right. They bopping to it and shit, putting auto-tune to it. That song, you had to be there for that song when it came out. That's the A-rap money, that's when...
That was our first piece of representation.
Exactly. And they were rich. They were usually when you up America, we depict you as poor, but we was like, yo, look, they got oil.
They got the money. They got the money. All right. Well, since you have now been a guest officially on No Wrong Answers,
Purple look good.
please add John Hancock.
Black people love purple, huh?
Yes, that is.
Getting into weird racial tensions.
He's a man of the people, you know.
I just see a lot of purple.
He gets your kind.
I see a lot of purple on like black people. It looks good, but I just want to know.
We do like purple.
Sign it wherever you want.
Okay, I'll put it right in the middle.
Yeah, make it good. Look at that. Wow, taking up the whole damn thing.
No more guests.
Oh my gosh. And this is the last time we have a guest sign the...
You told me to sign it.
I know, but damn, you're taking up the whole jar.
I thought it was...
Like, every guest is supposed to sign this, not just you.
They can sign around it.
Man, wrote an essay.
All right, there it is. Dion Skinner, everybody. It looks like Deanne. Deanne Skinner.
Diane Skinner.
Diane Skinner, everybody.
I am a black woman on a soul train.
Oh
bang, bang.
Bang. Started with
Remember,
bang,
if you're
bang,
not first, you're last. Dion out.
All right, and that's the end. Thanks for No Wrong Answer. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.